TNT or Trinitrotoluene was invented in 1863 with intention as a yellow dye by Joseph Wilbrand, a German chemist. In 1899, a German chemist decided to add in aluminum to perfect the use of TNT as an explosive. Due to that perfection, during World War I, German artillery company loaded in TNT for their artillery shells and fired at British ship. The advantage of these TNT-HE shells is that it detonates when the shells have been inside the ship to create more destruction, not like British artillery, which explode on impact. During the war, mass production of TNT is required, so a lot of workers are being deployed to support the war. During this mass production, the side effect is that workers get exposed to dangerous chemical, and it causes a lot of workers to hospitalize due to suffocation, abnormal liver, and drastically reduced red blood cells. TNT explosive velocity is at 6.640 meters per second, and each kilogram of TNT is equal to 4.6 megajoules. Now TNT is used as an explosive measuring unit. For example, the Tsar Bomba is the equivalent to 57 million tons of TNT. TNT has a low melting point at 80 degrees Celsius, whereas its combusting point is at 300 degrees Celsius. This allows TNT to be melted and mold into the shape desired. TNT has also found its use for civilian purpose. It helps civilian construction to explode rocks for mining purposes or building purposes. During the American Railroad Revolution, TNT was used to create tunnels throughout mountains. It had also helped highways to be constructed all around the world. TNT can also be used underwater, which give it major advantage in the war. TNT is such an important part of warfare and civilians' life because TNT can be melted at 87 degrees Celsius and combust at 300 degrees Celsius, which allowed it to be molded into a different shape, and it almost never explodes without the detonator. It also worked underwater, which allowed the use of landmines on beaches. While it's such a dangerous explosive, it had also helped civilians' life by constructing highways and railroads, which is really important for people to move around. Overall, TNT has both pros and cons, but it is still a dangerous chemical if not used carefully, produced carefully, or disposed carefully.